Join me as I challenge myself to use some simple tricks to finally seduce this girl once and for all. Becoming a seduction master is not just about getting a lot of phone numbers or going on dates, it's about understanding the art of attraction, the psychology behind why people are drawn to each other, and how to harness that power to build meaningful connections. It's about being confident, charming, and genuine, and knowing exactly how to use your words and body language to convey that to others. When you master the art of seduction, you'll find that relationships become easier, more fulfilling, and more abundant. You'll have the power to attract people who share your values, your interests, and your passions. And you'll be able to create deep, lasting connections that bring joy and happiness into your life. But here's the thing. Most guys don't know where to start. They think that seduction is some kind of mysterious, innate talent that only a select few are born with. But that's not true. Seduction is a skill that can be learned, practiced, and mastered, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do today. So, what's the goal of this video? It's simple. I want to share with you some irresistible secrets that will enhance your seduction skills and help you become the kind of guy that women can't resist. Whether you're trying to attract a specific girl, or just want to improve your overall dating life, these secrets will give you the edge you need to succeed. So let's dive right in. The first secret I want to share with you is the power of vulnerability. You see, most guys think that being attractive means being tough, being macho, being the life of the party. But the truth is, women are attracted to vulnerability, to authenticity, to a guy who's not afraid to be himself. When you can show a girl that you're willing to be open, to be honest, and to be real, it creates a deep sense of connection and intimacy that's hard to resist. I remember this one time when I was on a date with a girl and we were talking about our past relationships. I could have easily glossed over the details, made myself sound like a hero, and moved on. But I didn't. I shared my fears, my doubts, and my weaknesses with her. And you know what? She was fascinated. She was drawn to me like a magnet because I was willing to be vulnerable, to be human, and to be real. I've seen this work time and time again in my own life and in the lives of my friends. When you're willing to be vulnerable, to take risks, and to be yourself, you open yourself up to a whole new level of connection and intimacy, and that's exactly what we're going to be exploring in this video. So let's talk about some of the most effective ways to demonstrate vulnerability on a date. One of the simplest yet most powerful is to use open and honest body language. When you're sitting across from a girl, make sure your body is facing her, your eyes are locked on hers, and your arms are uncrossed. This tells her that you're engaged, you're interested, and you're willing to be open with her. Another way to demonstrate vulnerability is to use conversation starters that encourage honesty and intimacy. Ask her about her fears, her passions, and her dreams. Ask her about what makes her tick, what she's looking for in a partner, and what her ideal relationship looks like. When you ask questions like these, you show her that you're interested in getting to know her on a deeper level, and that you're willing to listen and learn. I've found that one of the most effective ways to build confidence is to focus on your strengths, rather than your weaknesses. When you're on a date, don't be afraid to talk about what you're good at, what you're passionate about, and what you're proud of. This sends a powerful signal to the girl that you're a confident, capable, and attractive guy. I remember this one time when I was on a date with a girl, and we started talking about our hobbies. I told her about my passion for rock climbing and how I loved the thrill of pushing myself to new heights. She was fascinated not just by the activity itself, but by my enthusiasm, my energy, and my confidence. And from that moment on, the date was a wrap. She was hooked. I've seen this work time and time again in my own life and in the lives of my friends. When you focus on your strengths, rather than your weaknesses, you project confidence, you project attractiveness, and you project masculinity. And that's exactly what women are drawn to. Now, I want to share with you a moment when one of these techniques led to a significant success in seduction. I was at a party, and I saw this girl across the room who caught my eye. She was beautiful, she was charming, and she was confident. But I didn't let that intimidate me. I knew that I had the skills, the confidence, and the charm to win her over. So I walked up to her, I introduced myself, and I started using some of the techniques we've been discussing today. I used open and honest body language, I asked her about her passions and her interests, and I focused on my strengths rather than my weaknesses. And you know what? It worked like a charm. She was drawn to me like a magnet. And before the night was over, we had exchanged numbers and made plans for a future date. The key to this success was my willingness to take risks, to be vulnerable, and to be myself. I didn't try to be someone I'm not. I didn't try to impress her with fake stories or bravado, and I didn't try to manipulate her into liking me. I simply showed up, I was myself, and I let my natural charm and charisma do the rest. So, let's summarize the key points we've discussed today. We've talked about the importance of vulnerability, the power of open and honest body language, and the effectiveness of focusing on your strengths rather than your weaknesses. We've also seen how these techniques can lead to significant success in seduction and how they can help you become the kind of guy that women can't resist. Remember, the art of seduction is not something that you're born with. It's something that you can learn, practice, and master. And with these secrets, you'll be well on your way to becoming a seduction master. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, share your own experiences in the comments below, and get ready to take your dating life to the next level.